When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yes, I did.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life was being held from him. What he could not have known, Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
I'm sorry.
He relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
What?
Oh, and
what?
rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Okie dokie.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay. Whoa.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I don't know, did I?
Now the monitors jumped to life.
Whoa.
Their true nature revealed.
Fired.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers.
Where am I?
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I could see people actually doing this for an office job. Oh, wait.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe it was under someone's control all this
Right
time.
there.
Was
That's
the
me.
only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yes. I don't know what you said. I wasn't
No.
listening.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof.
What the hell?
The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Mind controls idle awaiting input. I don't like
And
this.
when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to what he says. Okay.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. No longer would anyone tell him.
Trees!
Stanley stepped through the open door.
I walked through.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Oh, I beat the game. Okay, that was the true ending.
A soft wind blew outside, and
What the
perhaps when Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I am downstairs.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his
What the
boss,
hell?
admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he walked down?
My feet!
Why did doors close automatically behind
Whoa.
him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
Yeah, they are.
Repeating. No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. He imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Wow, what the
Then
fuck?
he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
What?
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back.
I'm still not closing my eyes all the way, and the left side is not even cut properly.
He thought to himself, I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job.
You have a wife? What the fuck?
Exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal.
No.
Everything will be fine. I am okay.
I'm slowly moving. What?
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up.
Whoa, okay.
Stanley, I have a boss, I have an office, I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real, I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Who the fuck is
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
Hey, Stanley.
The body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, For just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind.
What the fuck?
I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this. So it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
What a wonderful story. What the fuck? Why does this just keep changing?
Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken. No, the orders were still missing. For now. Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something?
What the hell?
It was. He hoped very much that it was.
What are these different narrations? Stanley went around, touching every single thing in the office. Awaiting input. Input received. The hell? Alright. I feel like the music changed.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
I'm gonna go right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yep.
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Yep, I did.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Left?
Oh, no, it's
Oh,
to the right.
yeah, okay. Oh, okay.
No,
Oh,
not the
alright.
Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
Why are you asking me?
It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Yeah, pull out the script.
We went down right, left,
Right,
down,
left, down,
right. Yep,
left,
okay,
right.
yes.
Okay.
I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
What if it's this way? There's a truck? I didn't know. Okay. Oh, we're here.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
Okay.
Okay. We just have to get back to, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now.
427.
Completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Okay. From the top. Are we back? We're back.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah, maybe I have missed a memo.
When Stanley... Wait.
What the hell?
What? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monsters on? Why am I asking you?
Exactly.
I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley.
Oh.
Let's find the story.
I want to go in here. Here we go. What the hell? Alright. What the... And we're back here. Okay, I'm gonna go this way then. I'm gonna go as far as I can.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise
Yeah.
you. But I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again. But it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Alright. Okay, this is still different.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Maybe. Ooh, 420.
Okay, yeah, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay.
Aha!
What the hell?
I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never
What
mind.
the-
Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Okay. What the hell? Is this a horror game?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Where'd the door
Do you
go?
remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Oh.
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
I win, so I can end the video. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like and subscribe.
You're right about this at all.
Goodbye.
We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
TM.
Just follow the line. How simple is
TM.
that?
Okay, the I'm gonna go this way.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Why? Okay, follow the adventure line. 4B4. Oh.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
Okay.
Nope. Here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize.
Yeah.
I don't know where I was going with all that.
What the hell?
You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
What the hell? Okay. Turn that down like 17 decibels. Whoa. Here. What the fuck? Huh?
Cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
Why?
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss it.
Yes. Okay, anyway, where's the music gone?
Wait, what? We're back at the office?
Um,
No.
Well, what's that line?
You do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
What the hell is wrong with this game? What is this universe we are in? I'm losing many chromosomes while playing this game. Okay. Chromosomes? Is that what you lose?
Oh, no.
What the hell?
Deadline. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you,
Fired.
after everything we've been
Fired.
through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart. You know what, Stanley?
What?
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay.
Yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story
What the
to
hell?
be?
And now... Huh? Alright, that's confusing as fuck.
Oh no, not you again.
How'd you...
I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Okay.
Ah, a choice.
What the hell?
We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important, we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Oh, okay. What the hell?
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me... And we're supposed to restart the game eight times?
There is no longer an office, simply space. So find a bookstore.
Schedule, I restart again. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be treated like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer...
What the hell?
Stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? Guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. Well, in the meantime, if you
what the hell?
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Fuck that room. We're going this room.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Alright. What if I just leave?
Oh, well, look who's...
Oh, no!
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Are you sure?
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be
Something's
difficult,
down there.
But the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. She's been waiting.
I have a she? Let's go. W is. What the hell?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the...
What the fuck? 427?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
What?
All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. You actually think you had a loving wife?
I do.
Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
No.
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
You're so bullying.
This
Ew.
is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
What? Good morning, employee 427. Press O on your keyboard. I don't want to. Fine, I'll press
Stanley is
it.
quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Fine.
There, pushing buttons,
What?
doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk,
Is that a
Stanley
TV
dreams
on the
of
bed?
wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Press N to watch TV.
And so he began to
What
plan.
the-
First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
To spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Press U to prepare dinner.
As he wandered through
Oh,
this
my
fantasy
shit.
world,
What
he began
the-
to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Press N to tell your kids a story.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer.
What?
How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing
It's
has
just
changed.
gonna
The
restart.
longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
What the hell? 9 to go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this.
What?
That in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Okay, I think I've sat here for an hour and a half, so nothing really happened.
You see? Can he just
Oh.
not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Question nothing.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Please die.
And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Oh. What the hell just happened?
That little bitch, she bad. I told her, hold up, I cannot let no thought she playing like controller. All I want is fucking bands, gonna come on, show that burrito. Now I'm selling shows at a 5-star casino. Tell that bitch to stop now, drop, throw it back. If you talk a shit, I'ma throw you like a